What's up YouTube, Gamersoft here and welcome back to another video. Today we have the top 6 best survival games of 2017. If you agree with at least one of these on this list, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more. Okay, so in at number 1 we have DayZ. DayZ was released in December 2013 as an early access game following major success of Armor's DayZ mod. In my opinion, it's a brilliant game, however, updates have always been a little too slow for me, and sometimes non-progressive. DayZ is a zombie survival MMO with 225 kilometers of open world known as Shannarus, and after the outbreak, you and whoever you're with, if anyone, have to master the course of nature, and whatever is held within it. I love the graphics of the game, and the player interactions that will ultimately lead to friendship or a bloodbath on the streets. The choice is yours in this game, which is why it comes into my top 6 list, even without most features yet added. At number 2, we have Subsistence. Not as popularly known as many games out there, Subsistence is an open world survival game in first person, currently in early access and multiplayer only in development. In this game, your aim is solely survival, as you have to face environmental effects, animals, and hunters who, believe it or not, build their own bases in the world. Subsistence doesn't have a massive development team at all, and doesn't have a wide player base. However, the developer does listen to the community thoughts, and wants to implement them into the game. Of course, multiplayer is off limits at the moment, which is a downside for some players out there who like to roll solo. Coming in at number 3, we have The Forest, which is one of my personal favourite survival games ever. The game is a first-person survival with lots of tension and scary moments to keep you on edge. You're a man on a plane with his son that crash lands over the peninsula. As you wake up, you see a cannibal stealing your son, and must learn everything you can while hoarding off the cannibals and building your own fortifications. The game has many complexities which most of us have longed for in a survival game, and this game is not for the faint-hearted and can be quite hard, but you can play in single player or multiplayer mode, making this game another top survival game. At number 4, we have Dying Light. Dying Light is a first-person survival game set in a large open world. You'll explore a city infested with zombies, scavenging for supplies and crafting weapons to kill with. This game isn't just another Dead Island though, as you can factor in the aspects of parkour. Oh, and going out at night? You won't want to do that. The hordes become stronger and another type of infected come out known as volatiles. They're fast, scary as hell, and well, volatile. This game makes it onto my top list for the amount of suspense and tension the game creates. After all, it's not a fight for survival if you're running around like it's Minecraft.
Going out at night is fucking suicide. You don't want to get caught out there after the sun goes down.
Coming up at number 5, and almost not making it onto this list, we have Rust. Rust is a survival game created by Facepunch Studios. The aim is to grind for components and reach the endgame. Being fully geared and hard to kill makes a pretty good example of it. And just like most games, it's a survival of the fittest. The reason this wasn't going to be listed is because the Legacy edition of the game had so much more potential. Going onto a server to get blueprints held players to one server for a longer period, and nowadays it's just about finding components, meaning server switching is happening all the time, and the other downside to this game is the server wipes. They are forced and happen on the first Thursday of each month, making you start all over again. The reason the game made it onto the list is because the game itself is unique, with a completely different approach to, well, all of the survival games of its time, I suppose. Last but not least, Dropping in at number 6 is one I'm sure you're all aware of, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds is a last man standing type survival which came out in March 2017. Just like H1Z1, players fight to find weapons and equipment to be the last man standing. In this battle royale survival, it's once again survival of the fittest. You never know what's around the corner, and even if you did, you probably didn't have the ammo anyway. The things I dislike about the game is it feels like a H1Z1 ripoff, but done better, and boasted about way too much. But who am I to contest? I like the game just as much as the next man. Okay, that was my top 6 best survival games of 2017. If you agreed with me, don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe for more content. And what else do you think should have been added to this list? This is Gamersoft, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.